This is the brand new 2024 Liv Intrigue LT Advanced 1. Out of the entire Liv lineup, they do offer several platforms of the Intrigue: the original Intrigue, the brand new Intrigue X, and then the LT or the long travel Intrigue. This bike has 160 millimeters of front suspension and 150 millimeters of rear suspension, so it's definitely the most gravity focused out of the Intrigue lineup. And even though it does offer the most travel, it still is lightweight and nimble enough to give you some responsiveness and some playfulness, especially as a lightweight rider. I really like that. But it also can handle absolutely any trail that you throw at it. The Intrigue LT Advanced 1 is a full carbon frame. The color is raw carbon. It is beautiful. And it also comes with a carbon wheel set. The Intrigue LT comes in sizes extra small through large. The extra small and small come stock as a mullet. They are meant to be ran as a mullet, 29er front, 27.5 rear. The medium and large Intrigues do come as a full 29er right out of the box, but those do have the option to convert to a mullet if you would like. The model I've been riding is the Intrigue LT Advanced 1. Some of the things that I really like about this bike: the integrated down tube storage is really awesome. I can take tools and snacks and whatever I need to put in there. And I also really like the 3-position flip chip. So you have the option to run this bike in one of 3 settings based on that flip chip. You've got the low, the mid, or the high options. The low setting is going to slacken the bike out, is going to slacken the head tube angle and the seat tube angle, and lower the bottom bracket height, whereas running it in the high setting, it's going to steepen the head and seat tube angles and raise the bottom bracket height. Personally, for the type of trails I ride and my ride style, I've been really enjoying running it in the mid setting lately, and that is working out really well for what I like to do on the bike. In addition to this beautiful full raw carbon frame, some of the other features you get with the Intrigue LT Advanced 1, you're getting the Fox 36 Performance Elite fork with Grip 2 damper. You are also getting the Fox X2 Performance Elite shock, the SRAM Axis T-type transmission, which is so awesome. And you've got your shifter pod up here on your bar. You're also getting Shimano XT brakes, and you're getting the giant TRX2 carbon wheel set to keep things nice and light. Also comes stock with a dropper post. I've made a couple changes. I wanted this beautiful silver stem because I just thought it looked really good. And you can put whatever pedals on it you like. I always run my MagPed Enduro 2s because they work best for me. The Fox 36 fork was super easy to set up. I just went off of the factory recommended settings. I only needed to make pretty minor adjustments. And as a really lightweight rider, I was honestly impressed with how easy it was to set up, because that is something I usually struggle with for a long time with other forks. The Float X2 shock, same thing. I went off the factory recommended settings. The only thing I really changed is that I increased the spring rate a little bit, but that's personal preference based on how I like to ride and the type of trails that I ride. Another feature of this bike that I have really loved so far is the SRAM transmission. This is my first time ever riding a bike with it. I absolutely love it. It shifts great, it feels great, and I have had no issues so far. Shifting under load especially, I was not prepared for how good it feels, and I don't know that I can go back now. When it comes to what type of rider is really going to get the most out of this bike, it is going to be anything from the woman that wants to go ride park laps all day, shuttle or lift access park facilities, or somebody that wants to ride some tech trails or some flow trails in their own backyard like I do. So far, I've had this about a month. I have ridden it around some bike parks in the southeast, as well as my backyard trails, which are mostly hand-cut tech trails, so there is some climbing involved in those. I obviously prefer it for descending because that's my favorite type of riding, but I don't feel like I'm limited on any of the climbs. I've been riding for about 10 years. I have ridden and raced everything from cyclocross to downhill, and a common thread through all of that is bikes have gotten bigger over the years, and it's been increasingly difficult to find, especially enduro bikes, that I can fit on right out of the box. For context, I'm only 5'1", my inseam is 27 inches, so I need a bike with a very low standover height to feel really comfortable and feel like I can put a foot down if I need to. This bike, out of the box, fits great. I can stand over it fine. The reach is very much within my wheelhouse, and I'm not even on the extra small. There is still one size smaller if there's anyone out there that might need one size down from what I'm on. But overall, I cannot express enough how happy I am with the fit, the way this bike rides, the way it feels, the features, even just the way it looks. and I definitely cannot wait to see what else it's capable of.